Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII-2. I'm Serious JG. I somehow talked myself into recording a few more videos this afternoon. With my current upload rate of one every 3 days of this series, just crammed in enough here to keep me going for a while. There's various side things we can do in this city, including quests, like side quests, these quiz terminals and stuff. For now, I just want to kind of continue on with the main story. We might get to a point where we really get stuck with the main story and can't back out and get really, really close to the end of the game and then have a lot of side quest stuff to do at the end. But I'm kind of in a story mood today. So let's go and visit with Hope and Alyssa and figure out how the hell they're here. By wandering right up to this support beam, which apparently opens. So the story wants us to talk to Hope.
That place looks fun.
Wow, you are dressed,
I should treat myself to some new clothes.
you are wearing a strapless evening gown as you just wander around. You've got your midriff showing, and you are,
Right.
she did not appear to be a very young or, by RPG standards, terribly fit lady. What's going on
Welcome
here?
to the Academy head office. You would be Sarah and Noel, yes? We've heard all about you.
You scare small children away,
If you
apparently.
wish to meet with Hope, I've been instructed to let you in without an appointment.
There's some little boys not going to run into your
Welcome to the
path.
Academy.
Okay, fine. I guess I will use Mog. I'll use the shortest Mog toss ever to get this box then, if that's what you're going to make me do. We got a gate seal out of it, so I guess it was worth it.
I am a researcher of monsters.
He did it! I'm
My
hungry.
database contains profiles of every creature in existence,
Oh.
from Cocoon to the farthest reaches of Grand Pulse. Yes, I have them all. It's been quite the trial. I scoured the records, you see, compiling data from the most obscure Academy files.
I
My work
recognize
is
this
a thing
voice
of
actor
beauty.
from somewhere.
If anyone has research that rivals my perfect database, I would certainly like to see it.
It'd be like that one Blackadder episode where he really got pissed off at the guy who made the dictionary, so he just started making up new words. In academia, 4XX is fuck, Dr. M has explored every inch of the world and boasts of his world-class monster database. Collect enough enemy data so that even the famous doctor must recognize the brilliance of your beast theory. So this basically is requiring us to defeat every enemy in the game, and it's apparently not even
You
possible
believe
until
there are
after the main story
monstrosities
is
even
done.
My research is overlooked. Very well. Let us see the proof of your words. Return to
punch
me
you in
when
the
you think
face.
Your data log has captured details on every monster. Do you understand? I do mean every single monster.
So I was reading about this one. I don't intend to really jump into this right away, but I was reading about this one. Apparently, one thing that we've done right, good for us, but is quite possible to do wrong is there's different versions of Proto-Falsy Adam. Because when you fight it, it actually isn't exactly the same stats. It is a different monster. Here's 21 160, 74 250, 74 250. Because it's not as tough that, like, you have to beat it once and then you have to answer one of the questions wrong and refight it, and it ends up counting as different monsters. Which seems kind of crazy. Oh, I don't think the DLC guys count, but I did defeat Lightning and Emodar off screen. Can figure out where these guys were. Academia 400 as fuck. They drop Begrimed Claws as a rare drop, so I think I actually have to fight more of them if I want to ever get that one weapon that would give Noel level 2 chain boost. Show off your bestiary. Show off your beastie boys. Oh, interesting. We can actually come back behind here. I wonder if there's any reason to do so. Hidden treasure chests and whatnot. See, I don't know if this counts as exploring the place if we don't go to all those little zones. Hey, you've got a real store counter here.
How are you on this chockerific day? This time-traveling temptress is here to fulfill all of your shopping needs.
The temptress thing is really creeping me out, lady. But yeah, I'd have to go find one more. I'd start fighting Taxims at the end of 400 AD instead of 400 XX Academia to get that. Are you now selling materials you didn't used to sell? The slivers, you still don't sell the potent versions of the level 2 stuff. I don't know when that's gonna get better, but yeah, whatever. Same stuff you're selling outside.
Thank you and thank you.
And thank you some more. Alright, chill out, kids. Jesus.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game. We are currently accepting entries.
Sure. Brain Blast is a quiz game sweeping the city of Academia. Access one of the quiz terminals and challenge your gray matter. A wonderful prize is awarded to those who give the correct answers to every question. There are multiple quiz terminals, so why not try for a perfect score at every location? Because it takes
Your
forever.
entry has been accepted. Answer all questions correctly and receive a fabulous prize.
I do actually have the hint
Your
guide,
mind
which
to the task and aim for a perfect score.
I could use to cheat this.
Here is your first question.
What is a newly hatched chocobo called? A chick? A chocobo chick, yeah.
Correct. Question 2.
Which of the following at the Academy not responsible for? Running serendipity, building a Canada, developing new technology, uncovering lost running serendipity. That's like a CO. Yell some little kid.
Question 3.
What is Hope's surname? S-time. I knew that. It's embarrassing, but I knew that.
Also correct. Question 4.
The Lassie incident that occurred before Cocoon fell is sometimes referred to as Cocoon's dusk, but is more commonly referred to by the media as what? Starry night, darkness, sunset, sunrise. Sunset. I guess.
Correct.
That's not something that the game ever tells you. Some of these, you just are expected to get wrong and figure out the answer through process of elimination. What was the war that broke out between? That was the War of Transgression. I remember that from the lore, and I'm a little embarrassed about that too.
Keep it up. Question 6.
What hobby became popular among feeble elderly who moved from Cocoon to Grand Pulse? Poker, swimming, hunting, gardening. How the hell would I know this? Gardening?
Correct. Question 7.
Hey, these two guys look exactly the same. They're checking each other out. What do you call an incompetent person who climbs the corporate ladder? A cactuar, a firework, a soldier, a tonberry. What the fuck? A tonberry? I guess? Alright, I mean...
This concludes our quiz. Unfortunately, you did not obtain a perfect score. We look forward to your next attempt at the Brain Blast Challenge.
Get out of the way. The fat lady wants to go. She's not that fat. Not really fat at all. She just doesn't really have...
To Brain Blast.
Yeah, this is kind of like... You have to get a perfect score, but some of these questions, it's like, how the hell are you supposed to know the answer? It's made up. What color were the orbs that appeared in Yachts of Mashif 100 years, blah, 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 red? I know that from my previous playing of this game.
Correct. Question 2.
And we did read the description of that place, and it said red orbs. Place people. When Snow and Sarah got married, what did they buy together to show their love for one another? Necklaces, I guess? But why would the general public know about this? This is supposed to be a trivia game in the year 400. What is a newly hatched chocobo called? Chocobo chick. Thing is, there's only a finite number of questions, and apparently each terminal has a bunch of questions, but they don't bleed over into each other. Pick a hand, left or right. Yeah, and... Yep. It's just fucking with you.
Unfortunately, you did not obtain a perfect score.
How is this a brain blast? Oh, see, Noel is flirting with some lady there. But like seriously, how the hell are you? It's pick a hand, left or right. It's just messing with you. It's just wasting your time.
Here is your first.
Ugh, and here I am doing it. Who is not a part of Team Nora? Sid. Sid Raines is like weird dude.
Correct.
Started halfway turning into a Seath at one point. Saz refers to lightning as lightning. Yeah. Hope called her light.
Congratulations. Question 3.
It'd be fun if he called her Missy, but she would have slapped him. Following are not found in Erba. Crystal particles, Vanille's memory, schools, people. People?
Also correct. Question 4.
Extreme anti-academy terrorists perform what action to get their points across? Civilian kidnapping, sabotage, protest, bombing, and valuable ruins. Bombings? I guess.
Correct. Question 5.
What's the name of the book of photographs shot by photographer Mitch Rockfit during his numerous visits to New Bodom? I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to know? It's made up. This is not, like some of it, though, War of Transgression, yeah. If you're paying attention to the original game, they talk about that. It's in the lore. The rest of this is just completely made up shit.
Here is your
I'm gonna waste a whole video on this. What is not one of the guidelines? Banning of excavation, no littering, non-violence against monsters, banning of unnecessary plant collection. Non-violence against monsters? Yeah, because monsters are going to attack you.
Question 2.
What is lightning's unparalleled attack? Army of one. Speed eating is fun, but it's not it.
Congratulations. Question 3.
Sarah and Snow got engaged. What do they buy together to show their love? Necklaces. As everyone should know in 400 AD.
Also correct.
Or
Question
as
4.
fuck. Heads or tails? See? I mean, I got lucky. They're just messing with you.
Question
I could
5.
sit here with the guidebook open and still it's going to ask those questions. That's best known for his abilities as a pilot. What is former occupation? Air Force pilot, hairdresser, train conductor, gambler. Gambler. No. I don't fucking know. Alright, fine. I'll pull out the fucking hint book then.
Unfortunately, you did not obtain a perfect
I'm sick of this. I'm going to pull out the book.
forward to your
I thought I would get through one
brain blast.
without needing help, and then from that point on, I would, I thought I would get through the first one without needing help, and then from that point on, I would use the guidebook. But no, even this is not going to be possible. So, entrance terminal. Okay. All right. Let's try this with the hint book open. I hope we don't run into heads or tails, left or right.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz. We are currently... Here is your...
What color are Sarah's eyes? They're kind of like pinkish, aren't they? But whatever. Let's look it up. They are bluish. So I would have got that wrong. What is Hope's unparalleled attack? I think it was called Last Resort. Yes.
Congratulations. Question 3.
But it's not one of the Academy guidelines. Non-violence against monsters. We got that one. So as it repeats questions over and over, eventually, hopefully, you'll remember which ones you got wrong before. Many flan make up the enormous royal ripeness. Which one does not make up part of this creature? Oh, jeez, I don't know. Just looking for the word many chocobos, many flan, the elderly. I was going to guess elderly.
Correct. Question 5.
See? Odds or evens. I got lucky.
Keep it up. Question 6.
Which is one place Chocolina doesn't open up shop. I haven't seen her in Serendipity, I don't think, but I want to make sure. Yeah, Serendipity. So I was right. But at this point, I don't want to waste the time getting it wrong.
Question 7.
Maybe the book of photographs shot by Mitch Rockfit. Okay. So this one we got wrong before. So it's probably Hot Girls at the Beach, but luckily, despite the music acting like you got a time limit, you don't actually have a time limit. Oh, it's Meowlo Days. Meowlo Day. How the hell would you... I mean, really, why would you...
Correct. Question 8.
In the song Tiny Lulu, which city did the little girl's best friend move away? Gap or White Word isn't even a city, so... In the hologram show, Tonberry's Revenge. There's a lot of like dumb questions. It's bottom. Just don't give me another heads or tails question.
You are intelligent. Question 9.
You are intelligent to have bought the hint book. In the proverb, one question is better than a million to see, meaning one should take on a single task for taking on many. What goes in the blank? This is a terrible proverb. It makes no sense. It is a crystal. One crystal is worth a million lassie.
Now for the final question.
Heads or tails? What is the famous line spoken by the famous actor who made it big in the show Wild Roses? How old are you? Do not, there's no try. You're from the Rebel Army. May the light be with us. You're the one from the Rebel Army.
A perfect score. Congratulations.
We got the Stoic Virtue Fragment.
Did you know that other terminal locations are accepting entries for unique brain blast challenges? If you think you have what it takes, try mastering all the quizzes on offer.
I wonder if we should just consider this video a lost cause and just do the rest of them now. We got Godot's Red Emblem. I mean, at this point, it's kind of like Brain Blast Terminals challenge you, blah, 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 blah. Successful repeat will lead you to a prize, but there are fragments to be gained from each one. There's also Captain Cryptic's Confounding Quiz. The brain blast thing, it's easier to find, but you got to do 10 questions. Captain Cryptic is some... What the heck? I guess you might be Captain Cryptic right here.
Greetings, young man and young
That's
lady.
Amadar.
How would you like to test your knowledge with Captain Cryptic's confounding quiz?
They just recycled Amadar.
It can't be.
Oh, at least she knows it.
You know him?
Yeah, he was in Cocoon's army. Lightning served in his unit. I've met him lots of times.
He's kind of a
I am
jerk.
Captain Cryptic, quiz giver extraordinaire. So, little lady, how about
Okay,
that
so
quiz?
they're acknowledging the fact that they just
Weird, he
recycled
doesn't
him.
remember me.
Sarah, the Amadar that you used to know lived hundreds of years ago, which means... Hey, Captain, you're not human, are you?
I'm a monstrous freak.
Captain Cryptic is a quiz-centric duplicate. Let's get started then.
360 is fuck. What revolutionary idea solved academia's power shortage issue? Titan energy, typhoon energy, crystal energy, human energy. Well, you know what? We got the answer to these two. So, what the hell? 360 as fuck. Typhoon energy, sure.
That's showing your smarts.
Sure. Captain Cryptic appears in unexpected places only to frazzle others with his confounding quiz. Try it yourself and see if you can solve the confusing conundrums. Who knows? You might win a special reward. Captain Cryptic is always somewhere in Academia of the Year 4 XX is fuck, but finding him is half the trouble. Eavesdropping on the citizens of the city for clues on his current whereabouts. And now we're a private.
And we're still on the easy questions. Oh,
Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the man you knew. Are they really that similar?
Nope, not at all.
Like twins. How did this happen?
So as far as I can make out, if we answer 5 of his questions in a row, we win. But you have to, like, hunt him down. So, yeah. You have to find him, and he's, like, phased out of existence. You only have to answer 5 questions in a row, but I guess if you get one wrong, then it resets. He's got a big, long list of questions, too, so what the hell. All right. Let's, I just saved, didn't I? You know what? I wasn't going to do this until later, but might as well knock this shit out now. So without the hint books, without the answers, this is just a huge pain in the butt. Because a few of the questions are like, okay, you know, yeah, the Transgression War. See, your knowledge of the lore of this game series helped you. Others are like, what is the famous line from fictional thing which doesn't exist? And they give you 4 answers, and they're all stupid. So like, you're just meant to keep writing down all these fucking questions until you finally get it right. Super annoying. But what we can do is keep an eye out for Captain Cryptic while we're wandering around back and forth between the quiz terminals doing the Brain Blast quiz, because clearing each Brain Blast will give you... Oh, here's somebody with a side quest. Is that the jerk who had the I know where all the monsters are? You don't?
You've amassed quite the pile of monster data.
But not
An
enough.
impressive amount of research for an amateur.
An amateur. Okay, it is the same dude. So this quest you can't finish until the end of the game. These other quests, this other stuff, it's a pain, but we should be able to do it right now. Sorry, there's no escape until after you talk to Hope. Oh, never mind, I guess there's escape. Alright, well this isn't how I was going to spend this video. I said I was in a story progression mood, but once I got caught on that quiz, it's like, shit, let's just knock this out and not have this to be dreading for a future recording session. So over here somewhere we got 2 different we've got a couple of different Brain Blast things over here, so we might as well take care of them. The strategy guide does helpfully mark potential locations where Captain Cryptic can end up. Hopefully he doesn't ask the luck-based questions that the Brain Blast terminal does, because that's obnoxious. I'm guessing this is a potential place for him to be, because there's nothing else here. How does what stay in the air like that? Oh, the 13th arc is up there somewhere. This is certainly a more pleasant city than it was in, you know, the year where everybody was getting murdered and turned into Seath. The biggest threat to the city in this place isn't Seath, it's Captain Cryptic, sneaking up on you and murdering you in your sleep with his stealth technologies. Newtown, which has funky music.
I should just go now.
You should. Kind of vaguely looking for Captain Cryptic, but
Where should I go now?
apparently if you listen to the town people,
Can't afford that.
they can give you some minor hints as to the location of Captain
Someone would
Cryptic.
create a duplicate that would do housework. I'm not lazy. I just don't like doing it.
I know that feeling, except that I would admit that I'm kind of lazy. But no, I hate housework.
Poor thing. Oh
Oh no, poor thing. What are you guys even talking about?
no. Captain Cryptic. All there is to know about this place.
Somebody over there is like,
Was today?
what are they even talking about? I guess this is like real world in that as you wander around bumping into people, the things they're saying are not necessarily going to mean anything to you.
Well, don't you look fabulous in those clothes?
Oh, thank you. Alright, see if we can knock one more of these out.
Welcome to Brain Blast, an Academy-sponsored quiz game.
We're here to destroy you.
We are currently accepting
Oh shit, I didn't figure out which one this is. There's different sets of answers depending on, is this Grand Avenue? Is this Southwest Terminal? I think this is North Terminal. That is my guess, because we got two of them right next to each other. So I would say they're both in the terminal.
Bend your mind. Here is your first.
Bend your mind. Join Dr. Mindbender. Barbecue Ben's is famous for their cheap but delicious behemoth meat. Oh, they're running out of room for this question. Rumor has it they have close ties with certain government officials. How are they able to serve meat at such reasonable prices? Leftover from research labs, cut funding, they raise behemoths, they advanced freezing techniques. Well, apparently you guys are spreading some rumors and you guys are going to get sued. But they get leftover beasts from research labs. Are we supposed to be reporting the rumor or some kind of fact?
Correct. Question 2.
Chocobo's first used by Chocobo Delivery Service were based on the colors of nature. So that would be green and yellow. Blue and red. I don't freaking know. Why am I even trying to reason through it? We've got the answers now. Isn't this fun, folks? This is the nonsense you have to go through. Green and yellow. That's colors of nature.
Congratulations.
There is a lot of questions here, folks. The new bottom urban legend about a man with a knife is based on who? Caius, Saz, Sarah, or Tonberry? It could be Tonberry. That one makes more sense to me. And it is Tonberry.
Also correct. Question
Like some questions, there's no way you would know, like, what's the name of the collection of photographs, and it's Meowlicious or something. Which valuable ore is sought after by miners everywhere? Probably uranite, but that one actually is an ore. The rest of them don't seem to be ores. It is uranite. And I'm carefully going through all of these to make sure we get them right, but eventually we're going to get thrown like, pick a hand, left or right. Odds or evens. I'm going to go with evens this time. Okay. Got lucky there.
Keep it up. Question 6.
What's the task of the government-operated SciComm? Building academia? No. Protecting Cocoon from Pulse? Kind of. Managing Augusta Tower? No. Providing Cocoon residents with visions? I think it was protecting Cocoon from Pulse. But again, I'm just going to look every single one of these up just in case. What was the task? Come on. List of questions. Why are you so long? Protecting Cocoon from Pulse. I guess in 400 years from the date when they stopped existing, that might be a difficult trivia challenge question. What does the Cactuar sign and amusement parks imply? Watch out for kids, watch out for monsters, emergency exits, bathrooms. Emergency exits. I guess that makes sense. They're known for being a monster that likes to run away.
Correct. Question 8.
What is someone who sits at home all day generally called? Serious JG. Bushmeat, kitty, onion, or bear. What the fuck does that mean? A bear. I thought that was a hairy person in gay culture.
You are intelligent. Question 9.
I'm in awe of you. Which regiment was Lightning assigned to when she was in the military? Bottom Security Regiment. I'm almost positive. But am I positive enough to not look it up? No. It is Bottom Security Regiment, by the way. So this last one better not be 50-50. I think you get one of those per run. Who is a distinguished economist who said humans are merely animals that earn gil? Guildenstein Rosencrantz. You know, whatever. So they're all made up. The correct answer is Gilmay Erskine. That is the correct fictional name answer to this question about a fictional quote. Clearly you bought the damn hint guide, but whatever.
Did you know that other terminal locations...
Yes, I knew that.
You have what it takes?
Sure will. Oh, that's you teleporting in. I was wondering if that was the Quizmaster. Captain Crick that just showing up.
I wonder if there are any easy jobs out there.
Okay. Well, sure, friend. I'm glad you just like came up to me and said that out loud for no reason. Anyway, folks, when we come back next time, we're gonna do more of this crap because now I'm just dedicated to getting it out of the way. I'm a Serious JG. Thanks for watching. You could skip the next video if you want. I won't mind. Bye-bye.